Hello and welcome to India Today Sosa. This is Meera Nair and you're watching Mano Radangal Review. Okay, so remember back then while me and my colleagues were reacting to the Mano Radangal trailer, we discussed I think we should take an off on August 15th so that we can watch all the movies, series that's been released today. We have a lot to watch and we'll be coming up with a lot of reviews. And one is the Nunakuri movie Malayalam movie that's been discussed, will be releasing today. I have interviewed Jeetu Joseph sir, the director Jeetu Joseph sir. If you haven't watched that interview, please do watch and come back. And if you have any thoughts about that interview or after watching the movie, please do comment in that video. Yeah. So coming to Mano Radangal, this is a first of all, it's worth watching. I loved watching all the 9 episodes. So I will definitely recommend everybody to watch Mano Radangal in your own languages, like in Malayalam, Telugu, Hindi, whatever. But you have to watch it. And Mano Radangal it's basically a tribute by all the artists to M.T. Vasudevan sir. So the Mano Radangal, it comes in 9 episodes, directed by 8 brilliant filmmakers from the Malayalam industry. And we have Kamal Hassan sir as the presenter. So altogether, and many other A1 list actors doing their magic in this movie. So I'm not stretching this video. I'll try my maximum to make this video as short as possible. Let's try. Let's see. Yeah. So the first is Olavam Thiruvam, directed by Priyadarshan sir. Olavam Thiruvam back then was taken as a movie by P.N. Menon sir, and it was released in 1970s, somewhere in 1970s. And that time it was also a black and white movie, and this time again it's a black and white movie only. And Mano Radangal, it's an anthology series. Okay, so you can, yeah. About Priyadarshan sir's Olavam Thiruvam, you can see Mohanlal sir, Lalit and Durga Krishna, Surabhi Lakshmi in the lead roles. It's a classic love story, but beyond that love story, there is Vaputi's a character played by Mohanlal sir, Vaputi's pain. Then there is Sainba's struggle to fight to live. That's that. And beyond that, what I felt so poetic is the usage of red bangles. And now you will be thinking, how come you know that it's red bangles in a black and white movie? in 2 particular scenes, they are showing that red color. So where it's been used, how it's been used, it's very poetic, it's very beautiful and deep and intense. So I'm not going much about that part, but it was worth watching. And Mohanlal sir, it's I think so much of acting, good. So that's that. And coming to second, so I'll be going in correct order how it's shown. I'll be going in that correct order so that you will get an idea. Second is Kadagannava Oru Yatra Kripa. Guys, I have written all the names or directors so that I'll not miss any major points, and I've also penned down what all the major points that I felt like while watching the series. So yeah, Kadagannava or Yatra Krupa is majorly it's played by Mammootty sir, and this particular series is not just about M.T. sir's Kadagannava story. There is one more story called Ninde Ormekke. So this is taken, this particular episode is taken from these 2 stories of M.T. sirs, and it's the most touch story, or M.T. sir says it's very close to him or to his life, and he is so thankful to Mamuka for doing this particular story for him. And Ninde Ormekke, it's basically about a younger brother traveling to see his elder step sister, Leela. So what's happening? It's very beautiful. I felt, because many times I was, while watching this particular episode, I was thinking how this actor, this Mamuka, make sure that his audience also feels the same emotion as he feels at particular time, when while traveling, or about when showing about his childhood time, whatever what he is feeling, that exact feeling we'll also feel. So that nuances, that subtleness in his acting, in his thoughts, everything has been well executed and well articulated by him. So that's where I felt as his magic. And there is this particular boy, a cute little boy, plays his little childhood character. Played very well. I don't know his name, but he played very well, and I loved watching him. His curiosity to know everything, to learn things, and yeah. So that's Kadaganava or Yatra Kurupa. It's a very special, very beautiful story, okay? Very deep. For me, I really liked it. And third is Karcha, The View, directed by Shyamprasad sir, and played by Parvati Tirot. This is, even though this is, this particular story dates back to 80s, 90s, the theme, the story still has relevance in the current times as well. Why? You will understand while watching it, after watching it. And for me, I personally felt like, it's how you see an issue, or what's your viewpoint in one particular issue. That's mainly this particular series called Karcha. Again, it's a beautiful story. There's some beautiful music sung by Sitara Krishnamar, I believe, because I really enjoyed listening to that song, because I was watching it midnight. I started watching at 12 dot, and early morning I was watching this and listening to this beautiful soul touching song. I was like, oh, very beautiful. In between, I think I slept also, guys. Anyway, coming next is Shila Likitam, means the inscriptions. Again, this is directed by Priyadarshan sir, and he himself told after his Kanchipuram movie, I think this is his best work, is what he told. And I also felt the same. And this is played by Biju Menon sir. And this is basically about Gopal. His character's name is Gopal. He comes to his native for 2 days for some personal work, to meet his mom and everything. Then the issues that is happening there. It's a very deep, very intense story. Like when I say deep and intense, you might be thinking, oh, you were mentioning the same for the other story as well. See, when I say deep and intense for all these all these episodes, deep and intense in its own way. The way it's been narrated, the story that's been dealt, everything is different. So it's deep and intense in its own way. So yeah, so that's Shilalikitam. Next, it's Vilpana or the Sale. This is directed by M.T. Vasudevan sir's daughter, Ashwati Vinaya, who is also a dancer. So I was eagerly looking forward to see this particular episode, because this is her first work as a director, and you can see her in Shyamprasad sir's Karcha, in a red color sari. Very, very beautiful. I loved watching her. Very nice actor also. I don't know if she has acted before, but definitely it was very nice. If it's her first, beautiful work she has done as in acting role as well. And coming in the direction role also, she did her best. This is and Madhubala ma'am and Asif Ali comes in the lead role. This is basically about a woman suffering, or the woman's loneliness, even when she says she has everyone around her. What's the emotions? In what ways she go through the pain. The pain she goes through when she say, or when she feels loneliness, and that's the story. And it was very. I cried. I felt so bad. Then next is the Sherlock. Sherlock is when the second we all say Sherlock, it's definitely Sherlock Holmes. So yeah, we also have Sherlock Holmes here. And in the lead role, we have Fahad Fasil and Nadia Moidu. Fahad Fasil is the younger brother of Nadia Moidu ma'am. So very beautiful chemistry and everything that's there. But when I say Fahad Fasil in the lead role and the episode name is Sherlock Holmes or Sherlock, you might think Fahad Fasil is a Sherlock or Sherlock Holmes. But no, there is a cat. A cat is the Sherlock Holmes here. Why? That you will understand. Guys, I'm not giving much spoilers. Okay, don't kill me for saying this. And this is nothing. You watch the story and let me know what you feel. So this is. I think all NRI Malayalis can connect to what the story is about or what the story narrates, because it's about them, the suffering, the pain, the struggle, everything. So that's Sherlock. That's the 6th episode. And the 7th is Kadal Kata, the sea breeze. This is directed by Ranjit Ambat. So this particular story is not from MT Sir's the Kadal Kata story. This Kadalkata story, Kadalkata, the sea breeze, is from MT's Bandhanam. So when I say Bandhanam, at least few might know about Bandhanam Malayalam movie. So the Bandhanam Malayalam movie has nothing to do with this Kadalkata, but this Kadalkata's episode is taken by the MT Sir's story, MT Sir's Bandhanam short story, and it's played by Indrajit, Annaben. Why I'm saying Annaben? It's Anne Augustine and Aparna Balamurali in the lead roles. So this is Keshav Menon. Keshav is the character played by Indrajit. Keshav Menon's struggle or the issues he faces for loving a woman in the city while he leaves his eight-month pregnant wife and child behind in his village, in his hometown. So that's a story. That's Kadalkata. Next comes the Abhayam. Abhayam Tedi Veendum means once again in search of refuge. So here we have Siddiq in the lead role. This is mainly the layers between life and death. You know, when you see death near you, the emotions that you feel, what all you the pain. It's not just pain. It's basically the emotions that you feel. You know, when you literally see your death, when you can see, when you can visualize the death, what you exactly feel, how you see that pain, how you go through that pain. That is the story about. And I am not giving much. This is taken a very dark way. It was very difficult to come out of that particular story, is what I felt. Yeah. So, and the last one is Swargam Thurakunna Samayam. Very beautiful story, means when the heaven opens. And this particular story was, back then it was taken as a movie by I.V. Shashi sir, and that time it was known as Alkootathil Thani. There you can see Mohanlal sir, Mammootty sir, and even Seema ma'am in the lead roles. It was a very discussed, very much celebrated movie. And when even here in Swargam Thurakunna Samayam also, you can see Nedumudi Venu sir, late Nedumudi Venu sir, Adyar Nedumudi Venu sir, not in the lead role, but his character name Madhava Masha. When Madhava Masha is in his deathbed, his children claims to, comes from a very busy life, is waiting for their father's last breath, which is very painful, which we feel, I think that's what's happening in most of the modern times, right? Like now when we say our grandparents are not feeling well, or we have to go and meet him, it's just that a maximum we go and meet them for like 1 or 2 hours max, and then come back and saying like, oh, we have to go there after this, or we have so many meetings, or whatever. So this is about that. It's a very, very beautiful story. And we can see Ranji Panikkar, Surabhi Lakshmi ma'am again. I think she's the only one who got to act in 2 episodes in Manorathangal. Then Indrans, I love all of their acting, like Nedumudi Venu sir's, or even Indrans, Ranji Panikkar sir, Surabhi Lakshmi and all. It's like my favorite, finest actors I have felt almost like every time. Whenever I watch her movies, I felt like she's very like an actor who have studied the medium called acting or whatever, because back then, even right from my school days, I know her acting career or life since her school days. I've watched to her many interviews, and I know how passionate she is. So likewise, it was a treat to watch Surabhi Lakshmi in a very Muslim attire, and even in a very proper Hindu village, a girly kind of look as well. So Anyway, if you're asking me which is the most favorite episode of yours, I'll definitely say first it's the last episode, Swargam Thurakkuna Samayam, and second will be Kadagannava or Yatra Kuruppu, because it's about it's a relationship between a brother and a sister. So I think, yeah, maybe because of that will be second. So I'm just putting only one and first and second. I'm not going beyond. So I think, yeah, that's it. And do let me know which is your favorite after watching this, which is your favorite episode, which is your favorite character, or which is the favorite character that you could connect the most. What you felt exactly, what were your emotions while watching particular episodes or scenes or whatever. And personally, I felt it was a great, beautiful tribute to M.T. Vasudevan sir, who is in his 90s. And I think as an artist, all these filmmakers, all these film lovers have done their best. So I think that's why, and I think this is the first time, like, all these A-list actors, A1-list actors coming to, all together and doing something huge. And back then when I heard that something big and huge, it is. I even had thoughts, because when we keep so much of expectations and everything while watching, it some of the other our thoughts will be in different ways. So yeah, but I've never felt that. For the first time, I felt exactly what all of them have said. It's worth watching. If you can, and if you want to know about, this is to non-Malayali audience, okay? Like, if you haven't read any of M.T.'s stories, books, it's fine. At least understand what type of writer he is, or what his main genres are, so that you will understand particular stories that's been narrated, or that's been shown, or all these episodes. So to just get a hook, I'm telling this, okay? If not necessary, you can just directly go and watch and just enjoy the magic. That's it. Anyway, I hope you all will love it. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. And then it's me, Meera Nair from India Today So South. Bye bye.